judogi Shavdatuashvili in blue.
All right, no score yet. Notice we have a drum in the arena. And that drum was banging pretty loudly for a local Kazakhstani fighter. In fact, we're going to hear a bit of that all day. Thus far, we've seen a lot of small feints and taps. We're looking for a first big move here. There we go. That was the first time. First attack here by blue, looking for Tayatoshi. Had a bit an issue with the hands there. Still no major scores, a penalty apiece halfway through the match.
This was a good call this morning, David, to go to mat 2 because Duprat and Shavdatuashvili was always going to be a really tough one. You know, if they're coming from France, there's no free ride here at World Championships. They're always going to pick someone who's a top draw fighter. So Shavdatuashvili, right from the get-go, was going to have to face a really tough opponent. So the gripping penalties were just swapped round there. Shavdatuashvili it was who was initially called for that negative gripping, and then they decided no, it was Duprat actually who was guilty of that. Nice little Kosotogake effort there from Duprat just to unsettle Shavdatuashvili. 2 minutes left to go. Duprat's picked up the 2 penalties. He's the one who is at a disadvantage at the moment.
And you'll notice the Georgian with that gold bat patch, and yet I did make him as one of my picks for this pool, which shows how heavy this Pool A is. But it's more of a case of what have you done for me lately? And Muki and Ono have had some strong performances. All right then, 1 minute left, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Georgians still holding that one penalty advantage. Duprat's got to start looking busy. And there he goes, looks in for Uchimata.
Irakli Uznadze, the Georgian coach, is trying to encourage Shavdatuashvili to make sure that he keeps up the attacks. What he doesn't want him to do now is to pick up a penalty that will tie things up.
Well, he doesn't want to pull something like Soporov did last night with An, who was ahead by 3-1, and then got a little bit stagnant for about a minute in the middle of that match, and all of a sudden it was 3 penalties apiece with a minute to go. And that really came back to haunt him yesterday.
I think Pulyaev said the same thing. You know, he was 3-1 as far as the Shidos were concerned.
Oh, it's Pulyaev, yes.
Yeah, and said, hey, I took my foot off the gas. I should have kept going. You know,
when
coasting. It was 3-1, I should have just kept the pressure on. Oh. On the replay, you'll see what it is that Shavdatuashvili has been given Hansoku Make for.
Leg grab?
No, it's encircling the leg.
In front?
He entangles the leg and then attempts to throw him. You'll see it here. So, and that's the result
Duprat,
of it.
yes. And that's why we had that rule, folks.
Yeah.
You notice the smile and the nod. He recognized right away what he did. He didn't protest or, he just,